Hi guys and gals, I'm Pete Hilke and welcome to At The Net, your podcast for all news, results and transfers and everything else from the EPL. Well, g'day guys, welcome to At The Net podcast with Pete Hilke. Yes, that's right, match week 7, it's come, it's gone, and there's a lot to talk about. Close games, but then again, for some, it was a bit of a shocker. So first up, let's go Manchester United. All I have to say is I've followed Manchester United for years and years and years. But I tell you what, the way the midfield played against Arsenal was absolutely shocking. It was disgusting. Poor Pogba, what a waste of bloody money that man is. Anyway, Manchester United's worst start to an EPL season in 48 years. The Gunners, they haven't won at Old Trafford for 14 years. Well, they have now. Aubameyang got the penalty. That was it. Thank you very much. Liverpool, they're back on top of the table after Everton dropped 3 points. Jota, wow, he is a machine and he's playing extremely well. Are they missing Van Dijk down the back? Yep, I reckon they are. Bale, Gareth Bale, scores his first goal in the Premier League for 7.5 years. Guess what? He's back at Tottenham and he's back on the score sheet again. A brilliant header in to finish off a great weekend for Tottenham. Well, breath of fresh footy. The rivals, I've spoken with Matty about depth, and we always go on about the depth. Well, that is exactly what we're going to be talking about, because when you've got players that are injured, and I'm talking about Manchester City, Aguero's out, Jesus is out, who is there to actually fill the boots? And this is one of the big questions. Comment below, guys, but let's get into it. Let's have a look at the results from the weekend. What was match day 7 of the EPL? Alright, so we're going to kick off. Wolves 2, Crystal Palace 0. Look, great performance by Wolves there to really get over the line. Manchester City, Kyle Walker, he should have just kept on scoring goals because they played well against Sheffield United, but once again it comes down to the depth of squad. Walker, Sheffield United, that was his team. He's come across for Man City and get that goal. It does break the heart, especially if you're a Sheffield United supporter. Chelsea, well, they're really starting to come together now. 3-0 victory over Burnley. I wouldn't expect anything less. Frank Lampard, the Chelsea team, they're coming together. They're looking smart. They're just looking smart on field. Timo Werner, Ziyech, they're really playing well together, and that's exactly what you want. Newcastle 2, Everton 1. Everton dropped 3 points to Newcastle. Newcastle were just outstanding. Everton couldn't catch that break, but that's the world of football. That's what happens. Tottenham 2, Brighton 1. Look, great game. Tottenham, great to see Gareth Bale finally score that goal that gave Tottenham the win. Fulham, well, finally, Fulham, they win a game, beat West Brom 2-0. Ola Aina from Fulham, that goal was absolutely superb. Leicester City 4, Leeds 1. Great game for Leicester. It's about time they got back on that score sheet. Southampton 4, Aston Villa 3. What an absolute cracking game. 7 goals in it. Absolutely beautiful. The game for me, Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0 at Old Trafford. Manchester United, they have not won a game at Old Trafford all season so far. It's horrible, it's disgusting. My question is, and I really would love to see some comments on this, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what do you think is going to happen with him? Because I tell you what, at the moment, there's something happening. I don't know what's going on there, but the midfield, we spoke about this. There was a segment of the Rivals last weekend that we did last Friday, and we spoke about that Manchester United, they play the Champions League, and they're playing that extremely well. They come back to the EPL, and they're just absolute crap. The midfield of Man United, wow, poor Pogba. I gave him a 2 out of 10 for his display. His display was just woeful. Giving away that penalty to actually give it a 1-0 victory to Arsenal. But Thomas Partey, he absolutely tore the midfield apart, for United. A brilliant display by Thomas Partey. All I can say is, Man United, oh God, it is absolute horrible times ahead if you are a Man United supporter. Alright guys, so let's just take a look here. The goals of match week 7 for me. And really when I think about this, Ola Aina from Fulham, a brilliant goal. James Wolphouse from Southampton. Once again, he scored 2 crackers, but I think it was his first goal that I just loved. Danny Ings from Southampton, once again. Beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful. Jack Grealish finished it off for Aston Villa. They're my top 4, but the winner for me this week, it's a toss between Wolphouse and Danny Ings, and I'm going to give it to James Wolphouse. His first goal was an absolute stunner. Loved it. Beautiful. Good on you, James. You pick my goal of the week. You are my goal of the week from match week 7 of the EPL. Alright guys, let's get into the table. Have a look. You've got Liverpool on top on 16 points. Back to where they should be if you're a Liverpool supporter. Leicester City in second on 15. Tottenham 14. Everton 13. Bringing up number 5, lo and behold, is Southampton. The Saints are there. They're on 13 points as well. They're actually on a roll at the moment, which is absolutely brilliant to see. Wolves, Chelsea, they sit in 7th spot, but they're starting to really click, so that's fantastic. Arsenal, they're in 9th. Manchester City, they start to move up. They're in 10th spot. Manchester United, well, they've got some big problems there at Man U. I don't know what's going to happen because Paul Pogba, absolutely horrible. McTominay had a horrible game. Fred, not much better. But they're Man United down in 15th spot. Alright guys, so let's just move on now because we've got some huge games come up. Once again, Champions League and also the Europa League this weekend. And then we're straight back into match week 8, match day 8, however you want to say it. So let's start off. Brighton versus Burnley. Well, Burnley, they haven't won a game all year. I don't expect them to win this one either. I'm going to hit this one. Brighton will win this one comfortably 2-0. Southampton versus Newcastle. Well, this is going to be an absolute cracker of a game. I am expecting Southampton to win this one 2-0 over Newcastle. Will be a great game to watch though. Everton, well, they're at home to Manchester United. What's going to happen this weekend? Who knows? I am expecting Everton 2, Manchester United 1. I just don't know. But then again, with Rodriguez out of Everton, they've got some injuries there. So, look, it could be an interesting game. But on Man U's form in the EPL at the moment, I can't see a lot. Crystal Palace, Leeds United. I expect Leeds to really bounce back after their loss from last weekend. So, I expect Leeds 2, Crystal Palace 1. Chelsea, Sheffield United. Well, look, this will be actually a great game. I really expect a lot from this game, but I think Chelsea will be too strong. I'm going 4-2. West Ham, Fulham. Well, Fulham, they're coming off a win, a great win. I think West Ham, however, will be too much for them. I'm expecting a 1-0 victory to West Ham. West Brom and Tottenham. Look, Tottenham, they've been in form. Nothing from Son Heung-min or Harry Kane really from last week, but Kane's actually on fire at the moment. I'm expecting Tottenham to really come through and win this one. 3-1 I'm expecting from Tottenham. They're really starting to make a move. And the question, are they the biz for this year? Wolves, Leicester City. Well, I expect Leicester to actually move on. Is that going to be the case? Wolves, I'm going to go 2-2 on this one. I don't think there's a lot separating both Leicester and Wolves. The game of the round, Manchester City and Liverpool. This can go either way. Jota is absolutely on fire at the moment. Aguero's out. Gabriel Jesus is out for Manchester City. Who's there to fill that gap? So, defensively, Van Dijk, he's going to be out for a while. The two strikers, it can go either way, but I'm going to go a 1-1 draw on this one with Manchester City and Liverpool. And to finish off match week 8, we've got Arsenal and Aston Villa. Well, I think this is an absolute big test for Arsenal. Can they take this one? I think they will. I think Arsenal will win this one 2-0. I predict Aubameyang will probably score both goals. He needs to. He just needs to. He's out of form at the moment, but he should come back and Arsenal pick up 3 points. All right, guys, so there it is. There's my news, my tips, predictions, what's coming up. It's getting better and better and better. Where is it all going to end? Who knows? But when we look at the golden boot for the season, that is Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton sitting on 8. Son Heung-min, he's on 8 for Tottenham as well. Jamie Vardy and Mohamed Salah both on 7. Guys, that is it from me for At The Net podcast with Pete Hilke for this week. Hey, hope your team wins. Manchester United, what the bloody hell is going on? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer really needs to pick it up. But stay tuned. There is some great news coming through very, very soon. No doubt you'll see me towards the end of the week as I chat with Matty Neal from The Rivals as we move forward. Subscribe below, guys. Have a wonderful week, and we'll chat soon.